Well, hey guys, Kim Thompson here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Cat chat with Cat. If you have been following me on my other vlogging, I was trying to find a job, but I was getting questions from people like yourself that were, I guess, looking for wisdom. So I thought, okay, well, while I'm looking for a job, I'll fill in the space with answering questions. All right, so here's the deal. I'm fixing my hair. Okay, so it's been really rough trying to find a job, and the other videos that I have done, you can see that I'm struggling. But what I will say, in today's video, I'm feeling really good about myself. Not a whole lot has changed, except for how I'm feeling and how I'm focusing on the job search. I don't know how many of you are spiritual. What that means, there's spiritual and there's religious or religion. I'm not going to get into all the ins and outs, but as a Christian, okay, we're taught, which I believe is correct, that God, Jesus, they're spirits. So if you're spiritual, then you, gosh, that's a hard one. You believe in the supernatural. You believe in miracles that are done for you. Sometimes they're even through you. Christ can work through you. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself on that because I don't want to throw you off completely. Religion is kind of more in the way that I look at it, and I guess I'd have to look it up in the dictionary to be more specific. But I would say religion is the types of people that go to church, pray or pretend to pray, right? But they're doing it for face value. You know, oh, I'm a good person, blah, 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 blah. No, there are no good people. We all sin. We all sin, and really and truly, we all belong in hell. But because of what Christ did for us, which was die on the cross, okay? He came as a form of a man. He lived his life for 30 years, right? And then he went through all that he went through, okay? The ripping of the beard, the spitting, the lashes, all that. And if you have not seen Passion of the Christ, Christ of the Passion, Christ of the Passion, Passion of the Christ. I think it's Passion of the Christ. Mel Gibson, I think, was involved. Man, I just bawled like a baby. Because it's one thing to read the Bible or even read a book, but when you have the visualization, oh my gosh, of what Jesus did for us, if that doesn't make you a Christian, like automatically, like for me, I already was, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to be perfect now. I don't want to sin anymore. You know, of course that's not going to happen. I'm going to continue to sin because I'm human. But anyway, so why am I rambling about spirituality and religion? Okay, so I went to my church, and I've only gone about 4 times, okay? I love it. It is so awesome. Okay, Pastor Joel is awesome. He's wonderful. It's called Life House, okay? And Shenandoah, because I'm near the Shenandoah Valley area. And he's just real, right? When you walk into the church, you will see a plethora of different types of people. And I love that. Different people of color and nationality. And oh, it is just super, super wonderful. I can't express how cool that is. Because to be honest with you, Well, I always am. I'm sometimes too honest. But you can't be a Christian and you can't be racist at the same time. If you think that you can, you're sadly mistaken. And I just love that it's just like flowers in a garden. There are so many varieties of people. Like, okay, so you might have your older or your seniors, okay? They're having a hard time walking. They're using their canes, you know, things like that. Bless their hearts and their walkers. Anyway, and then you see little young kids and they're running around and they're giggling and they're laughing and it's awesome. And one gal, she has a shaved head on like one side and then it's really long in like on this side. And she sports it well. It's awesome. I mean, I kind of thought about that for myself. Like maybe, because my husband thinks that's really sexy. I was thinking, you know, maybe, because we grew up in the 80s, of maybe shaving this and shaving that and then just having this long, like, ponytail. I don't know. That's probably not going to help my chances of getting a job, but it was a thought. So in the service, last week, you know, I just feel like I haven't been serving God like I'd like to and like I think he wants me to. And I didn't feel as close to him. You know, it was probably anger on my part and pride because I'm not working on a steady job of any type. You know, and then once you have so much time on your hands, you think about all kinds of crazy stuff. You really do. You know, a lot of it is negative. You know, sometimes it's really hard to perk yourself up, you know, build yourself up because you're like, oh, dang, loser. But I don't feel that way. Not since I really focused on God. And that's the most important thing. And he should be the most important thing in your life. So the sermon was discussing basically love your enemies. Okay, so the people that have spit on you or ripped a job out from underneath you, I know where I know what that's like. You know, said bad things, whatever the case may be, you fill in the blank. We're to love them anyway. And we're to bless them. And I don't have the specific scripture, but I know that we were focusing in Matthew. And it talks about in Matthew how, you know, you get hit on one cheek from your enemy, I'm paraphrasing, and you give them the other cheek. Okay? So, no, it's not get the crap beat out of you. That's not it. But what I gained from it was you keep plugging. You keep plugging away. You still love that person. You love your neighbor. You love your enemies. And the Lord will take care of the rest. Okay? So I have to have faith that that's the truth. And I've seen it. I've seen it throughout my whole life where, you know, it's that saying of what comes around goes around. So true. And karma, although I don't believe karma is considered a Christian word, if you will, I think it means the same. What comes around goes around. What seeds you sow, or you reap your sow, you sow your reap. You reap the, hold on, you reap seeds. You reap the seeds you sow. Maybe that's what it is. All right. Anyway. So I wanted to let you know, still working on the hair. I did trim it a little bit. I trimmed it and look, I got my eyebrows done because I really thought, okay, you know what? I got a few bucks and I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Because I think it just makes me feel better. I think as a woman, right? You know what I'm talking about, ladies. And I put a little makeup on, right? So got a little lipstick on and a little bit of mascara and some blush just to kind of bring, you know, bring my features out. So that was very helpful at church. Church was very helpful. So I know I'm having a hard time holding this camera. Okay, so I had people pray for me or over me. And if you don't understand that, well, have people of faith to put their hand on you, on your back, your shoulder, whatever, and just have them pray. Have them pray over you. You will be amazed. And if you're not amazed, write me. I dare ya. I double dog dare ya. I do. Because you will be amazed how God works through other spiritual people. Okay? Now, it can't just be anybody. It has to be somebody that you know knows Christ. So they prayed over me. I felt so much better. I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And, you know, that's what you need when you haven't been working for a long time. You've really lost your confidence. You've lost your energy. You know, it's so easy to slip into anything, laziness, depression, you name it, you know, you go through it. And then I've noticed that I'm binge eating a little bit too. I was doing kind of the keto thing, and then I got a hold of some carbs, and I'm like, oh! So like I was eating like bread, and it felt like loaves, and chocolate, and lots of sugar and everything. My stomach hurts so bad. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like I don't want to eat anything. So here's a couple things, words of wisdom when you're searching for your job and you're feeling bad. Okay, so you do have to get out of bed, just saying, okay? It does help if you take a shower. This particular video, I did brush my teeth. Other videos I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I was down. I just felt like crap, and I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care what you saw on my teeth, and you know, you couldn't tell if it was bad breath or not. So I'm just teasing you now. But so put on a little bit of makeup. That's helpful. Take a shower, brush your teeth. You know what? I'm gonna be real honest again. You know what I do? I put on music by Taylor Swift. Okay, some people call her Tay Tay. I do not. She is amazing. If you don't know that, listen to her songs that she's basically written and lived out, because that's how she writes her songs, is, you know, life experiences. They are just amazing. I look at her and I think, oh my goodness, she has an old soul. She is so mature. It just amazes me. So, listen to music that you enjoy. And before I listened to Taylor, I was listening for the longest time to Rick Springfield. He is amazing also. He's somebody that I saw back in the 80s and 90s, I think. One of the two. And he was in the DC area. And I just remember him being so hot and so cool and so sweet, you know. And anyways, so it's the music that you enjoy, okay? That's going to be helpful. It's going to kind of relax you a little bit. I've been doing a lot of yard work, and that helps me greatly because I love being outside and I don't mind sweating. I really don't. And that's why I thought that the job that was in the security booth that I didn't get, because they just thought, they looked at me and they thought, no, she does not belong in a booth, you know. She's not going to last long, I think is what they were probably thinking, because there was no air conditioning within or heat, you know. So anyway, I don't have problem with manual labor. It's just that I just turned 51. No, I'm not whining. I'm just saying that I'm a little different than what I was, okay? A little different than what I was just a couple of years ago, where, you know, I just can't do what I used to do. And if you're older and over 50, I think you'll understand that. It's weird. It's super duper weird. Like, I don't want to jinx you or anything, because I don't really believe in like a jinx. But anyway, I went from 48, 49, and then to 50, and it was like, pow, bam. It's like my body went, it just like slowed down. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I think I'm getting old, but I don't like it. So anyways, I went to Manpower yesterday, spoke to a very sweet lady. She looked at me and she's like, oh, wow. I'm not used to dealing with people that have it all together. And I thought, oh, Lord, what am I going to do? It's like I need to find my fit. Where do I fit in this world? Well, that's where praying comes from, or what it's good for. You pray, say, Lord, lead me. Lead me to where you want me to be. And I believe by faith, by blind faith, he will lead me. So I signed up with them, Manpower. It's a temp agency. And the job that I was going for had data entry, but it also had Excel. Okay, I am horrible at math. Okay, all the people out there who are horrible at math, whoop, whoop, you understand me. Okay, so Excel, it's just like a foreign language. I don't know what the sum and the F and the 5 and the I don't know. And I can't figure it out apparently. So I need to find a job that does not require Excel. So this job did, so I didn't get it. But the lady was very nice, the recruiter, and she said, okay, well, we have other jobs, you know, receptionist jobs or something at a law firm. And I thought, you know, that would be perfect for me, except for sometimes lawyers can be real assholes. And I'm just going to say that. I know I said I don't really curse and stuff, and this is not a video of cursing like other videos are. But I'm just saying, they're very driven. And they're so driven that they're, you know, they're mowing through like people and they're shouting and screaming and just really intense people. And being an empath, which is what I have found out that I am in the last year, it's really hard because I'm very, very sensitive. I used to think I was just really compassionate, but it's more than that. It's like I can feel somebody's energy. And I'm not gonna get wacky, you know, I don't think I need to be on the supernatural or paranormal, this or that, or it's not like that. It's just, if you're a spiritual being, which we are, and you give off this certain type of energy. And I can feel when somebody is peaceful, okay? I think you probably could too if you just be alert to it. Try next time. I can feel when somebody's angry. It just, I don't know how to describe it. So anyway, I can't be in a situation for very long where lawyers would be yelling at me, but I haven't even gotten the job. So I'm just saying, I'm really hoping that soon enough, you know, I will be making a video and saying, hey, I found my place in the world. Whoop, whoop. So I am going to volunteer. I have several volunteer applications, one at our local, animal shelter. I love animals. Love, 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 love. If I could just work on a farm, I'd be happy. And I am considering putting in an application with Abacare, and for that particular job, it's working with women, young women, unexpected pregnancies. Excuse me. And so there's a lot of testing that's done, a lot of confidentiality is needed. And so it's just, I think it's just a really good place that I could hopefully maybe comfort somebody. You know, I just realized that the pictures behind me, they look like little cat ears, right? See? Well, it is cat chat. Okay, anyways. So I wanted to let you know things are going better and I can smile and I'm feeling way, 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 way better. And that's what you need, right? You can do this. The mission is real. Your mission and my mission. We can do this.